y'all. Welcome in. So, tonight for our regular Wednesday night sale, we thought, hey, why not check out knickknacks.net? And I had a ton of vintage Valentines, some of which I found this year, and some of which are from last year, actually. We had a couple of estate lots of Valentines, and there was just so many. So we thought, let's take these over to Knickknacks and see how everybody likes Valentine's over here. So that's what we're doing. If you are on my YouTube channel, or watching over, because I'm simulcasting from Facebook and YouTube both. So if you are watching over there, guys, come on over to knickknacks.net, Niknax.net, and you can be on your computer. You can also simulcast from your phone to your television. I noticed that was a really cool feature as well that you can do. Sorry, David just picked me up on the computer. Um, that's another way to find us. And remember, you do have to be over here on Knickknacks via the district app to be able to bid. So thank you guys all for being here. I see a bunch of our regulars. There's Victoria and Susan Owen. Hi, friends. Thank you guys for being here. Hello. So yeah, we're enjoying a Wednesday night out of the normal routine, but it's still a table sale. For those of you that are my regular watchers, we're still doing a table sale. So thank you so much, Holly, for dropping those links on YouTube. You rock. And I hope everybody's having a good night. It's nice to be with you guys. Hope everybody's having an okay week. It's hump day, and we're going to play Vintage Valentine. So let me just kind of pan the table. I've got them spread out into lots. So if you look at my store, you'll see, if you're in the district app, you're going to see the little store icon down at the bottom right. And that is what I've got preloaded in for tonight. So a lot of these I'm just going to sell in lots. Some of them I will be selling individually. And definitely let me know if there's something you're like, oh, Sarah, I want to see that one, run that one. Just let me know. And we'll do it. So welcome. Hello from Australia. Hello, friends. Thank you so much, Holly, for manning the time over on YouTube. I appreciate you. And nobody's manning Facebook, but I don't know who's watching over there. If you're watching on Facebook, come on over, Rovers. This is knickknacks.net, and big thank you to Jocelyn for creating this platform. It is a place to sell, and it makes everything pretty darn seamless. So I got to take pictures of all of this yesterday, loaded it up, and we're good to go for tonight. So can you see my comments?
Yes,
Brad, absolutely, sweetie.
So just FYI, Brad and I also logged in, commented through YouTube, and it does pop into the stream on Knickknacks.
Yes. Hi, Moon Sky. How you doing, Christina? Good to see you, babe. Hello, Bree. Hi, friends.
Welcome in, y'all.
So it's cool because I can see who's commenting on. I can see Brad's commenting from YouTube.
Yes.
And Wheezy's Whatnots joined the live. Shy Donkeys, T. Kelly, Jenny Baker, Southern Accent. Welcome in, friends. If you don't know us, I am Sarah the Traveling Button, and my husband is Junk Drunk Antiques. We have been vintage dealers for over 10 years, and we got our start over on Instagram and then made our way to YouTube, and then got connected with Jocelyn for Knickknacks, and holy cow, what a fun place to be. So yes, definitely check us out. This is our info and socials here. And we also do sell, of course, on eBay as well. But I thank you guys so much for being here, supporting small business on Knickknacks. And make sure to check it out. There's some great sellers over here. Everyone has been so nice to David and I, and we love that. So definitely check it out if you haven't. Logging into both. I love that. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. So welcome, friends. The way we are going to do this is, again, I've got these sorted into individuals and lots for the vintage Valentines. So definitely check them out. If there's anything you want me to run, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just start into our lots and our individuals. Most of these are from the 1940s, which is pretty cool. And some of them are like these with the more ornate edges. These are 1930s. And then I have some antique ones as well. And some of the postcards are over 100 years old. So, yeah, I'm excited to see all of you guys. Hi, I see all of our friends in the comments. It is so great to have you guys here. Thank you so much for hanging out with David and I tonight. So, let's start playing Valentine's. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to go to the individuals first. And then if anybody does pre-bids, let me know. I can run those as soon as you would like. So I'm going to move this one to the stage. And here we go. So this is a mechanical Valentine. And it is really cute. It's a blue, wise old owl. And you can see he has this little love heart right here. And look at his little eyes. What a biscuit. I love that face. And he's got little spectacles, which are just the cutest things. I know, right, Christina? Isn't he precious? And he says, tell me the answer to my beating heart, my Valentine. So he is pretty darn cute. I am starting him right now at $5. So if you want him, come in. You can see on the back he's unsigned, which is nice. He has definitely seen some things. You've got a little bit of wear right there. But yeah, he's super cute. So I am running him 4 seconds less. What's up, Jocelyn? It is so nice to see you, girlie. Thank you for popping in. Yay. All right. So this little guy is available. We can run him later if anybody's interested. And we're going to try to get through the individuals first. So, all right, let's see. I am going. Oh, I love this one, you guys. I'm going to move her to the stage. So this is another mechanical Valentine, and she says she's in the mood, which I love. Look, and then you move her flowers back here, and her little head turns, and you can see all of these 1940s mechanical Valentines were put in place by this little Brad right here, and it held it all together, and then it has the foot that is very fragile. You've got a little bit of creasing here and here. But she says, I'd not be bossy, Valentine, if you could say that you'd be mine. I just love that. I think it's adorable. Yes, saying hi to our friends on Facebook.
Yes, and I'm logging in now.
Yes, thank you so much, you guys, for manning all the socials. So it says to Leota Sue from Janice May. I love these old signatures too. They're just so precious. Let me go ahead and start this one for 20 seconds, starting at $5. If you are in on Bessie, she is here. Little flowers all over. And her little ear also just kind of pops out. You can see she's like 3D from the heart. So I love that. And I just think these are so stinking cute. Yes, vintage Valentines for the win. All right, we will move Bessie on over and head on to another little individual. So I've got some of these antique ones, you guys, and I want to show you this one. And let me move her to the stage really quick. So this is a really old one. And it was in that estate lot that I was telling you about that I had a lot of German Valentines from. And this one, I believe, is likely German just based on the consistency of the paper and then the little strings. And then you have forget-me-nots in a wreath all the way around her. And then look at that little face. She is holding on to what looks like maybe a little box. Maybe that's her Valentine's box. And it says, to my Valentine. Look at that bouquet of flowers. So pretty. So it's a hanger, which is cool. You could always hang that in the window. And then look how sweetly this is done on the back side. Someone put this together with, looks like some kind of old postage stamps. And then you got really a crude little signature from Albert to, I think, what says To Albert and Gertrude to Freddie. From Albert and Gertrude to Freddie. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to run this one. This one is harder to find on the rare side, and I believe it's German, but I can't be 100% sure. Really pretty. And yeah, it's a nice rare one. Really sweet. If you want a measurement also on any of these, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm happy to measure for you guys. So really cool. Love the old ones. Thank you so much, Jocelyn, for promoting us. We so appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. And if you love vintage Valentines, you're definitely in the right spot tonight because we have a ton to go through. So let's do something slightly kitschy because that is my jam. I love the kitschy stuff. And let's see here. Find this one and move it to the stage. Vintage bluebirds are some of my favorite things. Most of you guys that know me know that I love like the Lefton bluebirds and all of the little ceramic critters that have wings. I'm just here for. So this one says 2 wishes for you on Valentine's Day. And you got the little bow. And then you open it and it says, Happy Valentine's Day to you. Happy every day, all year through. Love, Ruthie. Okay, now I have to preface this. Ruthie got really wordy. And this is the most hilarious letter. I read this to David. And if you like old ephemera, here we go. Here we go. And it's to Karen, which is hilarious. So here we go. Friday, February 11th, 1955. Dear Karen, sorry I haven't written sooner, but I'm going to have to look over here. Sorry, guys. But you know how it is. Besides, I wasn't sure how my talk with Clark turned out. He was pretty mad that night, but he called me Wednesday and apologized and asked me for a date for this Saturday. But I had to turn it down because I already had a date. You go, Ruthie. I don't like him very well anymore. I guess I kind of had him on a pedestal. And when I talked to him, it made him mad, and that made me a little mad, and he deserved every word that I said, although I wasn't too bad. He just is kind of a baby, I've decided. I really guess, love it, I really guess maybe I still like him, but not as well as I did, and don't think I'll ever be real hurt by him again. Well, enough about Clark. Carl and I made rock chalk chorus line, and I definitely want you guys to come up for that weekend. It's the 24th and 25th of March, I think. Well, I'm about to run out of space. Remember that when we would write letters and run out of space? I love that she says that. I'm about to run out of space, so I better close. I'll try to write a longer letter next time. You write soon too. I had a date with Tom G last Sunday. I'd like to go with him, I think. I'll write if anything exciting happens that time. Love, Ruthie. So this one to me is more than a card, and that's why I think a lot of us collect ephemera is not only are we in love with the images, but the sweet dated notes that are so personal and sweet. Yeah, they just do it for me. So let's run this. Sorry guys, I got wordy. I know, Jocelyn, it was so good. So we are running this for 20 seconds, guys, starting at $6. Ruthie, well, Ruthie was just bored of that lame Clark. Yeah. And, she really wants to go with a different boy. So can you blame her? Can you blame her?
I can't.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. Let's head on to, okay, I've got a weird one. And I know some of you guys commented on this one when I promoted on Instagram. And he is a weird little biscuit. Let's be real. So he is, antique German. Lost my brain there for a second. And look at these eyes. So he's in this circular thing, which I thought was interesting when I first found him. And I didn't really want to tear it because it's really fragile. But if you pull his little feet, he does this number. And he is a vintage German honeycomb and pretty rare for a Valentine. So I thought he was pretty cool. The other thing that is interesting is he is not marked or written on at all. So he's what we would consider an unused Valentine. So I'm going to start him right now. Thank you so much, Jocelyn, for the bid on Little Guy. Yes, I'm looking, Jocelyn, for all the critters in the Goodwill. Where are they? Yes, Carolyn says, I have a bag of old cards that was my mom. Carolyn, hang on to them. I think they're so special, and I love the notes. So thank you so much, Jocelyn. He is coming to you. Congrats. Love him. So let's go on over. Here's another little kitty one, and I am going to pull her up. And again, if anybody wants to see anything in particular that's on the table, please don't hesitate to ask. I'll run it for you. Okay, here we go. So, no kitten, and you've got this little kitschy 1940s gal. I love her. And she says, you're a perfect Valentine. And she's got her little knitting needles. And I'm starting the auction on her at $5. We're going for 20 seconds. And this one is a double glow made in USA. A lot of these by brand are popular. I know Whitney cards are very popular. Of course, vintage Hallmark is everything. And she is so cute. There's a little crease right here that looks like it's just from the way the card sits, but it will sit up on display for you. So Kitty that is knitting is a little precious biscuit, and we can rerun her later if anybody wants her. All right. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to go to some antique postcards, and I love these. Really cool. Now, most of my antique postcards tonight are over 100 years old. This one we're going to call him Forget Me Not, or maybe those are pansies. I don't know. What do you guys think? Forget Me Nots, pansies? I don't know. But my little cherub friend needs a training bra and has on hydrangea panties and is hanging out with his basket of Valentines. So it is kind of embossed and raised. As you can tell, there is like a relief to it. And then it is signed, gosh, it looks like from Tilly. Your friend Tilly, Valentine greetings. Love that. So I will run this one for $9. Really cute. It looks like we've got some kind of little mansion and a fountain back here. And then it looks lacy, as Valentines do. So real fun on the antique postcard. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for supporting Small Biz over on Knickknacks tonight. I am simulcasting to YouTube and to my Facebook. So guys, if you are wanting to come over and bid on something, come on over to knickknacks.net. Whoops, where'd it go? There it is. knickknacks.net. And you can log in and register and bid. So, I want to show you guys this one. All right, this is one of my favorites. Hold on. This little guy. So this is another mechanical one. And she is 1940s as well. Let me find her. Thank you guys. If you're over on YouTube, hit the thumbs up, and Facebook as well, friends. Here she is. There we go. And thank you so much again, Jocelyn, for sharing us on Facebook. Much appreciated. So this little gal says, we are all scrubbed up and waiting for a Valentine, and her arm moves and she's scrubbing her puppy. Again, these little mechanical ones, if you're in the world of vintage ephemera, they are worth a bit more than just your standard Valentines. And the fact that it still works and her little arm hasn't been ripped off. Oh no.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh no. It's just a wonder. So I'm going to go ahead and start the auction on her. Looks like we have another Leota from Marie. And this is a Carrington Co. card. A little creasing right there. And then it's dated 1940 at the top. So super sweet. I love these. And thank you, regulars, for being here. I appreciate all of you. And if you're new, thank you guys so much for hanging out with David and I tonight.
Yes, thank you guys.
All right. So we are going to go on over to another one that I'm just kind of smitten with. He is so cute. I feel like he's Rockin' Robin. You know what I mean? But he says that he is chirpy and just chirping in to say, I'm the bird for you. Jocelyn, this goes with your weird bird collection. She needs that one in the weird birds. I don't know what he is, but I think he's kitschy and precious. And you do have the little kick out foot right here. And this says Marcia. Marsha, I think, and it is an Ephemera card. So it is a little creasing right there, FYI, but so cute. Going to start it for 20 seconds, guys. Grab a bid. He's only $5. And these are so fun also to put in little flower frogs. I know a lot of us love to display our stuff in flower frogs. So they are absolutely great for that. Yes, thank you guys so much. All right, chirp, chirp, chirp. He's out. All right, I'm going to go see what others of my single Valentines. Okay, I'm going to do this postcard. Let's see here. Move to stage. Happy Wednesday night, you guys. I hope everybody's doing okay and having a good week. Good vibes. Yes, I love playing with vintage ephemera. So it's a good night to do it. This one is The Language of Flowers, Clover, Be Mine. And it's kind of what they call the gel style postcards. It is an antique one and I love it. Yes, I love those flower frogs. They're so handy for all of that. This one is dated 1918 and got some information. I hear you are married. I'm going to congratulate you. I'm going to get me a wife someday. What does that say? Tell somebody. I can't remember. I don't know what that says. I got away from something. Haha. Rockford. Rockford B. All right. I'm going to run this. That's hysterical. $10 on the antique postcard, over 100 years old. And you can see it still has kind of that gel sheen to it. Really pretty with the clovers. And apparently the clover signifies be mine. I didn't know that. So that's pretty cool. Thank you so much, you guys. Yes, happy Valentine's. If you love vintage ephemera and love vintage Valentines, that is what we are doing tonight. And I have some in lots. So definitely check out the little store at the bottom right, the icon. And it should be like right down here. And see if there's any you want me to run. Otherwise, I'm just going to go through them all. We'll be here for a little bit. Let's have some fun. Okay, so here's a honeycomb Valentine. Let me find this one. It is really pretty. Are you drinking hot tea or are you drinking coffee, David?
I'm actually having coffee and I just found me a big mess.
Not probably the best for Valentine's. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I can't find this one.
I need to break something ceramic while we're doing ephemera, but
yeah, right. But hey, so this one, I believe is 1930s, guys. I'm not 100% sure. It could be 20s or older. Some of the honeycombs came from like the late 1800s, the great big ones. There's just a slight little bit of crease wear right there and a little bit of wear right there. But I love this because Cupid is clearly taking care of some work here between these two. So it folds down like this, and then it has a little stand on the back that you push out. It is made in the USA, and then it will sit up for you. And you'll have to kind of fold it back like that to actually have it sit. But there you go. It does sit up. So I'm going to start the auction on this for 20 seconds. If you want to get in, we're just starting it at $9.
Agreed, Holly. Very nice for the age.
I know. I love how nicely these were kept. And you could tell that Leota Sue's mother was an ephemera collector because I ended up with so many of Leota Sue's Valentines. Love that. All right. Thank you guys for looking. Pretty little honeycomb. We can always bring her back later too. This one I think is sweet. Now it's got some wear, so I'm not starting it super high. Let me find Kissable Couple. And let's see. We've got a little bit of dirtiness on Cupid and a little bit of wear on that face. And he says, be my Valentine. Would it be permissible to ask you if you're kissable? And she's like, I think we're too young for this.
Yeah,
absolutely not.
No.
That's just the mom and me talking. So we've got to Leota Sue from Mother, which I think is, again, darling, because Mother probably was thinking of her like that. So running this one, 20 seconds. Just starting this one at $4 because it does have some wear. But it's so cute. And if anybody scrapbooks or does journaling, enjoys this kind of thing, these are so fun to create with. My friend Julianne makes dioramas with these, and they're just darling. Okay, thank you so much for looking. I appreciate you guys. And we have this little fellow flying into frame. And let me see her. Find him. This one is a foldable Valentine. And he says, say, Valentine, you'll never give me the air. And he's in his little yellow airplane with hearts on it in the clouds. But wait, oh, she's hanging on. Isn't she so cute? I love her. And you can see where this is a foldable and it says fold on her, literally on her. Look at that curl. Oh my goodness. Little britches sticking out. I'm running this one for 20 seconds and it is starting at 7. So this one's signed by Dolores and not sure, Tarowski, I think. And just a folder, and it does have the little kick out foot to help it stand as well. So super cute. Yes, it's hard to get it standing on the fabric that I've got right now. But again, I love these in flower frogs. They're just precious. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. And thank everybody over on YouTube. I have a groovy guy to show you. I kind of like this guy. I think he's very dapper. And he has a honeycomb heart. And it pokes in right here. If I can get my eyes and my hands to do the same thing at the same time. Bear with me. Hold on. I gotta get it up close to me to be able to do this. Whoa. But he's cute because I can't get it. But it sticks, if you have small little nimble fingers, that sticks in this little slot right here, and it's kind of tight. So you can tell he's not probably been displayed much. There's a little creasing right here at his neck, and then it looks like he is in front of a little cityscape, and he says, open your heart up to me. We're starting him for 20 seconds. And I like his little outfit. He's very snazzy in the brown plaid. And then you've got, and the little hearts, of course, would have been red at one time, but they have faded into kind of a pink, which is sweet as well.
Like he's just going to smack you with his heart.
I know. And this one was a Leota Sue from Joe. So cute as can be. Thank you guys again for being here. Okay, I have a funny postcard. I love this. And it is silly. I had this one the other night. Bear with me.
Thank you, everyone watching over on Facebook. So appreciate you.
And on YouTube. Thank you guys. Much appreciated. If you want to come on over here to bid, you need to be at knickknacks.net or have the district app on your phone. All right. So this one says, I would do some kissing, but I can't. The girl is missing. She's back here kissing somebody else. And it looks like we're in Holland. My little guy has some little patchy britches. Wooden. That is a good word. I'm cursed.
Wow, I just realized I'm sitting just like that while I'm looking at my phone.
This is David right now.
This is self-portrait.
So, I would do some kissing, but I can't. The girl is missing. I know, him's a jealous feller. Ruth Limley, Opal, Colorado, at Opal PO. And it looks like this is 19, I think that's 17. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. That was the year my grandma was born. Grandma was born in 17. So we're going to run it 20 seconds, starting the auction, and starting this one at 10. Really cute. I love the vintage postcards, especially the Valentine's ones. They are fun. Let's see. Dear Ruth, your papa got home in the night. Tell Grandma and Aunt Ollie to come today after their tomatoes. It's so serious. Scandal. They had to go get those tomatoes. Yeah. Yes. So thank you so much, Victoria. Victoria is bid on this one. Adorable. I love the little Valentines and the goose. Thank you so much, Victoria. Coming to you, girly. Fantastic. I appreciate it. Yay. Okay. So we're going to do some more individuals. Let me find. Oh, this one is so cute. I love her. And I'm just starting her at $4. She says, "Be my Valentine. I am simply nutty over you." I'm starting her for 20 seconds. And it's just a little single Valentine to Dolores Tarowski. You have a little wear on the back here, but again, not bad for. I think this one's like 30s, 40s based on the illustration. But she's so stinking cute. I know, I love her. She's nutty. She's a nutty girl. All right, move her over there. And let's see here. We have this one.
That's very wintry.
Yeah, this one is wintry and sweet. And this one is definitely 1930s. This is a die cut style card, and you've got gold on it, as you can see. I love how good the picture is over here on Knickknacks. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you can see there's a little bit of a boogered up corner just right there. But it displays very sweetly. I think these are cute for framing as well. They are walking along, and I think the inside of this one is great. I'm going to start it at 20 seconds. "My fair lady, I'm yours, believe. I'd wear your colors on my sleeve. Your giants kill, your dragons fight, and I'm your true and loyal knight." From somebody, Alfred to Clarence G. It's so sweet. And you can also see the relief through the back side here. So thank you for looking. I just think these are darling. I know you have, oh my gosh, less than a month, y'all.
Less than a month.
Less than a month. And of course, we will ship everything out as quickly as possible. These are our socials right here. And then to be able to bid tonight, you need to be right here at knickknacks.net. All right. So thank you wherever you're watching. We are so grateful for all of you guys. And let's go ahead and get into one more little single one. I think that might be, no, I've got a couple more. I have a postcard. Yes. Okay. So let's do this little kitty. I think this one is really funny, basically because of what it says. "Ah, for cat's sakes, be my Valentine, you for me." And those are the kitschiest little 1940s kitties I've ever seen. "Valentine, you're perfect. Can I persuade you to be mine?" And then the back side is from, looks like Marvin Sample. Well, Marvin, that is just the cutest card. We're going to run it for 20 seconds and see if we can find a home for it. Again, if you are new to Valentine's collecting, these are great to display in flower frogs. They are super duper cute as well. Given to your Valentine. Who wouldn't want to receive something kitschy like this from your Valentine? So, yes, thank you so much, guys. We will bring this one over to the side. And if you want us to rerun anything from earlier, please just let us know, guys. No worries. All right. So I've got another little mechanical Valentine that I wanted to show you. Scoot this back just a smidgen. Here we go. And this is riding high and wide, feeling grand inside, 'cause I'm in love. And love pops out. And this is a mechanical. And she rides and bounces up and down on the elephant, and his little eye moves. You've got a little bit of creasing right there and right there. And I'm going to start the auction for 20 seconds at $5. Isn't she cute? She's a little elephant, Elephant Valentine. We are signed 1940 to Leota from George Parker, Pakaki. Pokak. I don't know. Pakakis. There we go. All right. Thank you guys so much. And we are going to do this postcard to greet my Valentine. I love that we've got ice skating little Cupid here. And you can see he is ice skated around in a little heart. And he's got on green socks with some very snazzy and primitive looking ice skates, playing the violin while being, all over naughty and conducting shenanigans. So there's a little bit of like a spot of something right here and a little lift right there on the paper. It says to greet my Valentine. And then we do have a message on the back. So I'm running this one for 20 seconds. Love from Minerva. Love those old timey names. Super cute. This is a vertical one. Again, looks just great sitting in a flower frog. Stands up great, displays so sweetly. How do you guys put together your Valentine's Day displays? I will tell you how I do mine. So I have some pink Pyrex. Oh, down there. Don't look. It's a little dusty. So I get out my pink Pyrex and all of my fun pink vintagey things. And I build a display. And usually I do it with a bunch of these. And then I have some of those multifaceted prong Valentine's holders as well, which are really cool. So that's how I usually display mine. I think we're ready to move into lots. So let's start this lot. It is going to be a lot of 2. And I am looking for my cow kids. There they are. I think these are adorable. So this one says, great G, but I could sure go for you and be my Valentine. This one also kicks a little foot out, so it will stand. And then she is, I'm a wild, wild cowgirl. What do I do? And her little rocking horse has a neck that moves. I'm starting her for 20 seconds. And she says, I'm wilder and wilder each day for you, made in the USA. So super cute. Again, to Leota from Donald H. And this one is Sue Gilmore from Jimmy Gribben. Hey, Jimmy Gribben really perfected those cursive B's. Let's be real. So thank you guys so much for looking. And we can always bring anything back and rerun it if you're interested. Hi guys, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Hi Kiki. Hi y'all. I am going to do a large lot of Valentines. I think there's 8 in this lot. And this is good if you like the bang for your buck. These are my kitschy kids, I think. Hold on.
You can put all these in a framed behind glass.
Yes. I actually sold some frames last week that would look great with these. Yeah. But they're fun to frame too. Makes a nice little gift for a friend. So first in this lot says, I'm just wild about you, Valentine. And this little cowboy with a pony, unsigned, which is great. Next one up is Valentine, you're on the ball with me. And it's a little doggy playing with the ball with a little girl. It says, be mine. And this is Sharon and Alan. Cute. To my Valentine sweetie. And she's eating some chocolates and little dog wishes he could too, but I can't because that would be poison. All right. So from Connie. Love that. Now we have, it's in the books, Valentine, that you should be mine. And you've got little pinky elephant looking adorable with the little paintbrush. I love that. And this is from Kenneth. Thanks, Kenneth. Nicely done. Now, this one is so stinking cute. You've got the little, it's a little girl or boy. It doesn't matter. But it folds, so it will stand up because its little sides fold in. And then under this little heart, it says, for you, dear. And you've got a little bluebird there. Another Leota Sue. All right. Then still in this same lot, we have All I Can Doodle is Want You for My Valentine. And that is adorable. It also is a little stand and fold Valentine. And we are signed by Mrs. Heisey. This is from the teacher. I love that. So there is that one. In this same lot, we have Just Watching and Hoping in the old way for you to be my Valentine. I love you. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Like olive oil. And a big old bow. Love those big bows. She's cute. Another Leota Sue from Mary Louise. And then this is the last one in the lot. I'm going to go ahead and start it for 20 seconds, and you get all of them for $10 starting. So here we go. In all my dreams, you're all in. I'm mine for you. And look at the little guy sleeping. To Sharon from Betsy. So that is going to be all 8 of these in this lot for $10. That is a great deal, and they are just so stinking cute. Thank you, Victoria. And I know if you're a reseller too and you want to price these out individually in your booth or what have you, go for it. It's a good deal. So 2 bids. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Victoria. And they are going to Claire's Finds. Congratulations, sweetie. Those are all coming to you. Yay. Congrats. All right, let's do, I'm just going to start from the top down now, I think. All right, so I am going to find, babe, will you hand me those 2 right over there? Yep. Thank you. Moving to stage. All right. Did I get those? No, I did not. Hold on just a second, guys. Sorry about that. There we go. All right. So these are coming together. They're 1930s die cut Valentines. They are cute as they can be. You can see the gold. I love that gold sheen. And this one says, I made a little Valentine, all lovely lace and colors fine. I thought of you to send it to. Sweetheart, will you be mine? So it's nothing written on the inside, and apparently they used to write on the backs of these because all of these that fold are written on the back. So we've got clearance from George, 1929. That is a Whitney made Worcester. So I thought it was 30s. It's actually from Valentine's Day 29. My goodness. And then it's paired with this one. And we've got little peekaboo kids, and they are just so sweet. I know the very nicest boy to tell his name. I just refuse. Neither will I tell you mine, but you may guess it if you choose. Oh, cheeky. Cheeky. I like it. To Oscar or something. And from Thelma Baker. So these 2 are coming together. I'm going to run those for 20 seconds. And they are going. All right. So you can see they both have that pretty gold gild. They look great in the flower frogs and stand up so nicely. And I just love her little dark hair. So sweet. And you've got a little dark haired girl, a little light haired boy. Look at these outfits. Oh, they're just precious. Thank you so much for looking, guys. All right. I'm going to pull up the next lot. And I'm looking for it. I've got Valentine's all over. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and do these little mechanical Valentines because I'm doing them in a lot of 3. And first up, bear with me. There we go. So this is going to be a lot of 3 for $10. And you're going to get this little gal. She's playing with cards. And it says, I've lost my heart over you. And the little cards are just flying everywhere. This one has a little bend in it, but so sweet. And then signed by Vicky Emery. And so there's your little Brad for the mechanical part. That's what the first one in the lot. And then this next one is, hello, this is a long story, because she's reading her book. And she says, be my Valentine, which is so sweet. And then again, your books just fly all over. And that's the mechanical part. And this one is unsigned on that one. So that's the second one. And you can see they kind of go together. Aren't they so cute? I love those little girls in their outfits. And then the third one in the lot says, hello, I like you. Hi, be my Valentine. And the hello moves. There's a little crease right there because how it bends is a little scary. So it doesn't move as much as the others. But again, this is the lot of 3. I'm going to run them for 20 seconds and you're going to get all 3 for 10. Yeah, so good for a librarian, Gretchen. I agree. And cute, for anybody that loves to play cards or does magic tricks. Yeah, they're just so sweet. So all 3 of those. All right. Thank you, guys. We will keep it moving. I'm going to show you these. And David, if you'll help grab some of these and pull them to me. Let's see. Got these little heart peeps, and they are too cute. Let's see here. So this is the sweet little girl, and she's in a little pink dress with a bluebird. Again, 1930s, maybe 1920s on these. About 100 years old, which is really impressive that they're still around. And it opens kind of backwards, which I thought was interesting. But this has a double image on both sides. So actually, your front is right here, which has these two with the little wagon of hearts, darling, and you got the little flowers all around. And let's see what it says. Nothing counts with you. My heart lies at your feet. So say you'll be my Valentine and make my world complete. So really, really cute one. I love that it's double-sided. So dainty and sweet. And then the other one in this lot is Dearest Valentine. Love that bright red and those bright colors with the gold. And it says, this cute little Valentine we're holding is intended for just us two. It will surely keep us happy as long as we both are true. Made in the U.S. and signed to Carol from some whiskey. I have no idea what that says. So I'm going to run these two for 20 seconds. And they're just so sweet. 1930s. Could be a little older than that. I'm not for sure. But usually these kind of decorations, especially with that hairstyle, is 30s. So you get both of them for $6. Cute. All right. Thank you, thank you. And let's see. We're going to go ahead and do these. These are really cute. Bear with me, friends. There. Okay. Here we go. So first one up, again, 1930s, 1920s, really ornate Victorian style Valentines with your Victorian cherub and some really pretty hibiscus flowers. And then it says, my dearest Valentine, roses, pinks, and lilies too, apple blossoms, violets, blue, are not more sweet, I tell thee true, than my dearest Valentine. Isn't that lovely? Look at this. So pretty. With the butterfly and the florals. And then we have Pauline and Ellen, 19. Holy beans. Does that say 13? I think that's 1913. Yeah, well, that's a 1 for sure. So 1918, 1913, something like that. So you're going to get both of these for $10. And you've got Cupid's message of love over here. To my Valentine, I love you in the sunshine. I love you in the rain. I love you through the night. Love you. No, wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. I love you through the night, love. And I love you all the day. There we go. To Mary, something from another Mary. We're starting this for 20 seconds at $10. And you get both of these. And this one, I didn't even realize is dated 19, either 13, 19, something like that. So these are actually quite a bit older than I thought. Aye. All right. Thank you, guys. Okay, we will put those to the side. And I am going to do another little lot. And this one will be a lot of 4. And these are kitschy cute little boogers. These are 1940s. And bear with me. I'm looking through by sight, so it's taking me just a minute. Where are these? The dummy. Okay. Bear with me, guys. Thanks for your patience.
Yes, thank you.
I don't see these. Can you find those? All right. So we will do something that I can find. And let's see here. And again, if you just got here or you're just now watching, definitely come on over to knickknacks.net and check it out. We are doing lots of Valentines right now. So this is a $6 lot of 2. And it says, I'd like to shower you. And it's a little panda. How precious. With my Valentine love, honey. Him's a honey bear. So I love the rain and the little hearts and so on. Cute as can be. 1948 to Sue from Bill. Love it. And the second one in this lot, yeah, I thought so too, Victoria. I thought that was 1913, wasn't it for sure? I'm saving all my love for you. And you have a little elf pixie boy that is sitting on a piggy bank. And doesn't this remind you, to those of you that are kitsch lovers, of like the kitschy piggy banks that we love to sell from the 50s and 60s? They're just so cute. This one is from Wanda, and it was a folder. You can tell that's why it's creased. It would have originally been folded up in the envelope. I'm running these for 20 seconds at $6, and you get to take them both. They are too cute. So much fun to display these. I remember years ago when I got my start on Instagram, I loved selling vintage Valentines. It was one of my favorite things, and I still love finding them. So super dang cute. Thank you so much, guys. We will keep it moving. I couldn't find that one either. That's weird. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll just add it here in a minute.
Okay.
And show it. So, okay. This, bear with me here. This is a cute lot, and I love this little goat one especially. They're so stinking cute. Okay, so this one says, please don't get my goat, and this is going to be for the lot of 2 at $5. And it says, no kidding, I want you to be my Valentine. And you can see the little foot right here kicks out for it to stand, and it's never been the perforation's never been pulled out. So I just think that is precious. Please don't get my goat. No kidding. And that is from Bobby Fringle. You know, that Bobby was a wild one. So this one is the second one you're going to get in the lot. And it says, don't be a little ape, be my Valentine. And it's got like the little organ grinder monkey in his britches with a heart and a fez and a coconut tree. So these are darling. I'm running them for 20 seconds now, guys. If you want to bid on them, you get both for $5. Aren't they darling? I know. I just think they're so cute. Yeah, I love them. And this one's to Leota from Patty Ballin. How nice. I love it. So those are going to go to, looks like Victoria. Thank you so much, Victoria. Both of those are coming your way. Congrats. All right. Let's see, my friends. Let's go. I'm going to do actually another antique lot of 3. Bear with me just a sec. Antique lot of 3. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. We are hanging in there, playing with vintage Valentines on Knickknacks. I love it. Thank you guys again for hanging out with us and being here tonight. So this one is really cute. It's a folder, and it's a little girl with some swallows, and you can see the gold on it. And it says, my Valentine, I hope you'll be, my Valentine, I hope you'll be, 'twould be so nice, just you and me. And it's a folder to sit like that, which is really cute. And it looks like it has been signed from the boys and Jean. So, and up here it says to Doris May. So this one, again, I believe these are 30s. They may be a little bit older than that. And then look at this one. This is the second one in the lot. And it's a little fold card. It says, Dear Valentine, you've got my guy that's climbed a pine tree, which is a really bad idea in Colorado. Don't do that. And he says, I'll just hang on and pine until you say you'll be my Valentine. Okay, stalker. From Kathleen. Oh, and look, they're holding hands back here. And it says, what does that say? I don't know. I don't know. Aluen and Bales. So they've written their little names on them. What is nice, I will tell you, with the ones that have been written in pencil, is you can erase it and they'll be just blank. So you can always erase the pencil if you don't like it. The third one in this lot is Love's Message. I'm starting the lot right now at 20 seconds for 10. You're going to get all three. And it says to Jack Davis from question marks. Ooh, fancy. So this is a cute relief die cut. It is a little guy. So you're going to get all three of these for $10. The fold out, the pining, and little Cupid. All right. Thank you, guys. Hit those thumbs up if you are over on the tube and on Facebook. This is going to be a lot of 4. I'm going to try to do this now. Yes. Ooh, look at me moving the camera. Fancy pants here. Okay. So this is going to be for the lot of 4. And you can see there's like a little dog. There's a bird with a clock. And then there's Bo Boy. I'll show you all of these up close. There they are. All right. And we've got the first one that says, "Time to tell you, Valentine, you strike me just right," from Mark. We have this little cutie that says, "It's always fair when you're around, my Valentine." Look at that sweet face. And this is a little bendy right here because, you know, it's seen some things. 1941, Raymond, Archie, and Carolyn. And this is an old Gibson card. Cute. Then we have this guy, and these are all 4 going to come together for $9. So you're my goal, Valentine, because I think you're doggone nice. And it is a cute little doggy with his ice skates on playing hockey. I know, I love that. There's a little bit of a crease right there, FYI. And it says, to Leota Sue from Jane, "I have the hat, water bottle, Sue." I don't know. I have no idea. Probably an inside joke. And then this one is, look at this little sweetie. Love his eyes and that big bow. "My Valentine, I'd like to be your bow. Can you tie it?" Robert Atkinson. Feeling brave, Robert. We love that. Carrington card. I'm going to run all 4 of these for 20 seconds starting now. And you're going to get all 4 for $9. Wow. Aren't they precious?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a fun lot. Definitely a great lot. And again, if you're a reseller and you want to put these in your booth and price them out individually, do it up. So great. All right. Thank you so much, Victoria. Those 4 are coming to you. Appreciate you so much. All right. Let's see here. And we'll do, what is next up at the top? It is going to be these. These are a lot of 3 for $9. And first up, you've got the little farmer and the little girl with a pail of milk on the farm. And it says, "Valentine greetings." How sweet. "Making hay would sure be fine if you would be my Valentine." So risque for the times. My goodness. Oh my, making hay. Too cute. I love how it folds out. And that is from another teacher, Miss Knowlting. I love that. So that's the first one in this lot. And then this one, little polka dot green dress girl. And look at Sailor Boy with his little Be Mine. That is so precious. Everybody's got Mary Jane's on. I just cannot. Okay, so this has that same pretty gold. And then the inside is signed to Carol from Helen. And again, these are all done in pencil, so you can always remove that if you want to. "It's my heart so true, I'm bringing to you, but something I lack that I want to take back is your loving heart for mine." That one's kind of sassy. It's a little sassy. So that is the second one. And then I'm going to go ahead and run these for 20 seconds. This is the third one. "My heart beats for only you." It looks like Gilly from Saturday Night Live. Gilly. Gilly. Yeah, sorry. If you're an SNL fan from years ago, that's Gilly, isn't it? I love she's got little arrows flying at her too, and that is made in the USA. So you're gonna get all three for $9. Cute as can be. All right, thank you guys. And let's see what is next up on the list. Welcome in if you just got here. I'm Sarah the Traveling Button. Hubby is David Drunk Mantiques. Welcome. And we're playing Vintage Valentines tonight. I love just looking at these. It's really fun to just go through them all with you, honestly, guys. Okay, so these are two 1940s Curly Sue mechanical Valentines, and I'm starting them both for $9 just based on their condition. You can see this one doesn't have any problems at all. Love it. Take it. My heart is yours. So that's how she moves. And there's her little metal Brad. Look at that precious face. Oh my gosh. And those curls. Looks like little Shirley Temple. So it says, to my Valentine. And these are areas right here, like this little line. That's where the heart comes down. And then that's the foot that kicks out. So those are not cuts. That's actually how it's cut. And then it says Mary Louise, 1941 on this one. And then this one is quite a bit bigger, and it's a mechanical Valentine. And she says, I'm dashing away with your heart, my Valentine. And like she's juggling her bags. And look at this veil. She's so serious. Little powder puff. Wearing Mary Jane's again. Again, you've got some wear. You can see to this one, which is why I just did the 2 for $9. And it is signed on the back. And then you do have some creasing, but her little mechanism is holding in there. And what a cute one that is, right? So I'm running the 2 for 20 seconds at $9. And I'm calling them the Curly Sues. The Curly Sues. The Curly Sues. They're just so cute. I love this. Yeah. I loved Valentine's Day as a kid. Making the box, getting the stuff at school. Like, it was my favorite. It was always so much fun. And candy was involved, so that's good. Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys. Let me pull up the next lot. And it is... Yeah, I'm looking for... it's the little kid with the burrow here. These. Okay, perfect. So this is going to be it for the lot of 2. I'm moving them to the stage now. And these are, again, 1940s kitsch. This one says, I'm looking for a sweetheart Valentine. Don't look any farther. Just say you will be mine. And he moves his little hat. Look how cute this is. He's on a little donkey, and he's a little gaucho cowboy. Look at the little hearts even. I love all the details they put into these. Sweet little donkey face. And she is so demure, so mindful. And Leota Sue from Linda Marie. And you can see it's just in like super good shape, right? Super cute. So that's going to be the first one in the lot of 2. And then this is the second one. And I love it because it says, I hope this awakens your love. Wow. And he is a little camper, my Valentine. And so here's the little foot that kicks out to make him stand, made in the USA on this one. And he's waking everybody up as a Bugle Boy camper. And they're like, man, we would have rather had like a rooster or something.
I should start doing that every morning.
Yeah, my husband plays the horn. And I would love to not ever be woken up like that. And this one's from Dick DeLong. And you can see the little... Calm down, David.
I just didn't check that. You have to warn me.
I'm sorry. Okay. So this is the lot of 2, and I'm going to start the auction now. I didn't expect that either, to be honest with you.
I did not like that.
Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm sorry. So super cute. They are running $10 for both. And all right. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Next up is going to be these 4. And this is a 30s and 40s lot of mixed Valentines. And they are adorable. I'll show them to you. And this is the first one, which I think is so weird, okay? And if somebody understands this, please let me know, because we've got this little jester guy, and then he's skating or running down the road, feeding some geese, and he's coming from a castle. I have no idea what this symbolizes. What do you guys think? Is he like a silly goose, perhaps? Is that, I don't know. I really don't know. But it says, how would you ever know unless I told you so, sweetheart mine, that I love you, my dear, and I want you all the year, my Valentine. Isn't that sweet? I love that they printed stuff on the inside too. These are nice and thin. From Ruth to Chester. Oh, and this looks like it was in somebody's booth a long time ago. Interesting. Yeah, these are still from that estate find last year. There was just so many. I didn't even get through them all last year at Valentine's Day. So the second one you're going to get in the lot says, greetings, Valentine, accept my offering most true, a heart that blossomed just for you. And it's little sweetie doing like a sweet pea and giving it to his girl. It's so cute. William Marlowe. And then this next one is, I hope and pray that you will say, I love the hearts on the corners. Yeah. I'll be your Valentine today, from Sandy Smith. And again, you've got the little printed AmeriCard illustrations on the inside. And then look at the back. Isn't that sweet? So they can display front and back. Love that. This is the last one in the lot. And these two are just, I don't know, when they did these illustrations with like the little wide legs and the little big eyes, it's just, oh, so cute. So he says, oh, let's go steady, you and I, and have a lot of fun because I like you very much when all is said and done. Jerry M. Aw, that is sweet. So these four are going to come together. Okay, so that is for the lot. I'm running them for 20 seconds. And they are so cute. I love them. Look how sweet. I know. Did anybody have any ideas on Jester Goose Boy? Because I really was not sure. So all four of these for 10, 2, 1. All right. Thank you, guys. And I've got another lot of small Valentines. These are kind of on the kitschy side. And there are 8 in this lot for $10. So here we go. We've got this little gal for my sweetie pie. You can tell she is baking. And again, I've made some brown sugar cookies last night. I did some baking, but they fell flat and then they just set apart as rocks. So I don't know what I did to those cookies, but they didn't come out so hot. This is Bang Goes My Heart for You. Absolutely adorable. She's lighting some fireworks. Look at those flowers and the curls, those eyelashes from who? Lyran. All right, Lyran. Then we have, I'm bringing my hearts to you, Valentine. I want you to be mine. And she's got a little skirt full of hearts, cute as can be, from Arlen to Sharon. Then we have our little postman, because he brings Happy Mail from Knickknacks, and he is on his way, coming your way on Valentine's Day to deliver your Happy Mail. Look at little guy on a bike. He's got all the love, and this is from Joan. All right, so that's the next one. This one's cute. It's a simple little On Target, My Valentine, and you've got little Cupid from Wanda, just a little flatsy. I love those. They definitely remind me of like the classroom Valentines, you know? Oh, yeah. And then we've got Valentine, I Think the World of You, and it's a little fold out with anthropomorphic worlds.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I like that she's got Jupiter's rings.
Yeah.
I don't know why. And that one is signed by Lynn. And then the next one in this lot says, for cat's sake, be my Valentine. So adorable. And that one is from Mickle, not Michael. Mickle, or Michael spelled wrong. Come set Valentine and be mine. So I'm starting an auction at 20 seconds right now, and you will get all 8 of these for $10. They are cute as they can be and makes a fun gift for a friend. If you have a vintage loving friend or you like to do your own vintage Valentine's displays, these are great. All right. Thank you, guys. And moving right along, I have some cute doggy Valentines. And you guys that know me know I'm a nut for dogs. So these were kind of hard not to keep, honestly. I love these. So it's these two. And the first one says Valentine's greetings. You see, I'm looking for a sign. I'd Sherlock a clue. And then it unfolds and he's smoking a little pipe and says, "What's on your mind, dear Valentine? How can I capture you?" Just like Sherlock Holmes. So it folds out into a big doggy, and I love that. And this one is from Joan. So nobody ever wrote on the inside, which is great too, if you want to give it to your Valentine this year. So that is the first one. And then this second one is metallic. So cute. Again, I think 30s on this. I think this one is 40s, and I think this one maybe 30s. So it says, "Say, I think you're swell," and it's silver. And then the inside says, "Sure hope that goes double." And look at those little dogs on that metallic background. Isn't it darling?
You see the metallic.
I know. I love it. My love, Betty. Isn't that sweet? And it's almost like taking a parchment kind of patina back here. It's kind of weird. So I'm running those two for $8. You get them both for $8. And I just think they're sweet as can be. If you're a dog lover and you like to collect these things like I do, snag them now. Two for $8. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with David and I tonight playing Valentine's. We appreciate you being here, whether you're watching over on the tube or you're here on Knickknacks. Either way, thank you guys so much for being here with us. Okay. So, and she got left from her lot.
Oh, got her.
Okay. So next up, let's see. Ooh, pretty fabric. I've got these two hearts, and these are 1930s or older. And they are cute as can be. So this first one is our little mermaid baby girl, and she is a cupid with wings. I love her little hair tie, and it looks like she's got some little lotus flowers from her water. And it says, "I know a little Valentine, as nice as he can be. I hope someday he will be mine and love no one but me." So a little bit of creasing right in here. But super sweet. It is signed from Dorothy to Clarence. So that is going to be the first one. And then the second one is little farmer boy, and he's got his little heart on a string, literally. Mm-hmm. And it's attached like his little stick bag. That was a whole thing once upon a time. You don't ever see that anymore. Mm-hmm. Little patches on the knees and some pretty little blue flowers with some gold all the way around. And then another great illustration inside. We've got another one from Clarence, or to Clarence rather. "Where I go, whate'er I do, all things speak to me of you. In the roses sweet, the lilies fair, the modest violets, you are there." Oh, I like what that says. That's sweet. So that is a Whitney made Valentine. I'm running both of these for $10 for both. And they are just absolutely darling. So cute. And they would come together. Again, you can put them in a flower frog, whatever you like to do with these. I think they'd look great framed too. I think both of these are just so iconic and cute framed. All right. And next up, let's see. I have an antique lot, and this is going to be 6 pieces total. I'm going to show them all to you. All right. So the first one in this lot is "May I Step into Your Heart." And it's got the cutout heart right there, and it stands just like that. So that is so cute. That's the first one. Second one is "Valentine Greetings." And look at Cupid at the desk. We've got a trash can full of trash. "Cupid, tell my lady fair that my love and home I'll share." So I love her with the little muff and those little boots. She's sweet. And this one is unsigned. All right. So that's going to be the second one in that lot. And then we have a little heart that just says "To my Valentine." Super sweet. Looks like a little die cut off something. And then we have this little gal. I love her. Look, she has her Valentine in her hand. and a little bouquet of flowers. She is a die cut, and we have a place right here. I think that's been, yeah, it looks like it's been taped a long time ago back on there. And that one is signed. So I feel like this one also may be German. I'm not sure. But she has relief to her. You can see there's a little bit of creasing right here and right here. But she is darling. I love that old style. Then you get into From a Faithful Friend Who Loves You Dearly. Definitely old Victorian style here. And it says, tell me if you love me true. This will tell you I love you. You've got some ivy and bells on the inside and another signature on the back. And then the last piece in this lot is another heart, and this one is relief, very pretty. My thoughts are all of thee, very Romeo and Juliet, pinks and blues, so sweet. And then this one you just turn over, it doesn't open. Dearest one of all, the dearest ones I know, give one tender glance to the one who loves you so. Super sweet. To Irma. All right, so that is going to be the whole lot. I'm starting the auction at 20 seconds, and it's $12 for everything here. And these are quite a bit older, and definitely an antique lot of cuteness. This is the only one that I don't think is, this one's probably 30s. So that is for all of them. All right, thank you guys. And we are getting down to it. I have another antique lot. Let's see here. Where did it go? It had the little kids' faces. It was right over there. I don't know. It's gone. I'm going to go ahead and run. It's this lot. This lot right here. Okay. Here we go, guys. Sorry about that. Sometimes we lose things. All right. So this is going to be a lot of 4 pieces for 20 seconds. We're going to run that at $12. And you have this little German die cut. There is a little issue right there on his face. And look at her little sweet dress with the heart. He's got a little lederhosen on, and they are just absolutely precious. You can tell this one's very fragile, and it has seen some things. That's been around a really long time. All right, so you're going to get that. You're going to get this little heart that says to greet you on St. Valentine's Day, and Cupid's writing looks like a box of chocolates. So we'll buy some doves. That's pretty great. I love that. And then we have a message of true love. And this is a die cut, really pretty. You can see all the relief in that one in good shape. And it is signed 1923. So that is 102 years old. Wonderful. All right. And then the last one in this lot is a big relief die cut bouquet of flowers. And it says sincere affection. So I am going to run this lot. You're going to get the little kids. You're going to get the die cut flowers, the die cut Cupid with his message of true love, and you're going to get the little St. Valentine's Day guy. And this one is printed in Germany. All right. Thank you. Let's see here. Okay, guys, getting down to the nitty gritty. It's gone really fast, and I thank y'all for being here. This one, we are going to go ahead and move to the stage. And we have Valentine greetings. Let's be Valentines. Since I shall win, you by and large, no good to start a balloon barrage. It's a little fold out with a big-eyed girl with balloons. And then she is coming for the set of 2 for $6. What a figure you cut me with, my Valentine. And then you open it up, and she's just got her little towel and brush and soap. Isn't it cute? I like her little slippers, too. Just darling. And that one's from Grandma and Grandpa. So we are going to run those for 20 seconds, $6, and that's going to take them both. I know. They're just great. I love these 40s faces. And mainly the hairstyles, too. Yeah. They're just so telling. Cute as can be. Yep, balloons and little figure girl. Okay, let's see here. Whoopsie, hold on. Okay, so I have the Kitschy Valentine pair. I'm doing both of these for $5. And you can see this one says Valentine's greetings. Hold on, young man. Get back in line. Ladies come first, especially my Valentine. And he's got his little whistle and he's blowing at these little biscuits who look like they're about to run his toes over. And then there's a little doggy hiding out behind him. I think that is darling. Unsigned on that one. So nobody has ever signed that one. And then this is the second one that you're going to get in the lot. And it says a message from heaven from my Valentine. I'm starting the auction at 20 seconds, running now for $5. Dear love, I love you. And look, she's running after little Fido. And this does have the little foot that kicks out. So cute. Another Leota. Yeah. Another fun Leota Valentine. And you're getting both for $5. All right. So let's see here. These are the two fold-out style. These are a little bit larger, and these are really cute. We have some little ice skaters. One of these days, I'll catch up with you and take you as my Valentine. And she's just skating away. And this is signed by Patricia Prattley. And again, look at the big illustration of the big ankles and these big chubby cheeks. They're just so precious. And this one is an Ephemera card and has never been signed other than, oh yeah, on the front by Patricia. So, and it is in pencil, so you could definitely get that out if you wanted to. And then the second one, I'm going to go ahead, guys, and start this auction at 20 seconds. This is the second one. He's got Cupid up here that says, come on, doll. Be mine. And you can tell this one was folded to go in the envelope, and it was from Brenda. So you do have some creasing up here, but you're getting both of these for $10. And they are darling larger 40s Valentines. Okay. Let's see here. We've got some 1970s, 80s Valentines, and these are going to be 4 of them for $8. And you're going to get the lion that says, I want you for my Valentine, but I'm too shy to ask. And he is darling. And then look, you've got little wizard with a butterfly that says, Happy Valentine's Day to a real whiz. And then we have You Drive Me Crazy, Happy Valentine's Day with an anthropomorphic car. And there's David and Lamb Chop in the car. Yeah. Woo! All right. And then this last one, Valentine, we could make beautiful music together. Happy Valentine's Day. And it's a little violin. So I'm starting the auction. You're going to get all 4 of those for $8. And these are unsigned. So they are brand new to sign and give to someone.
So in right now for the kids.
Oh my gosh, I know. Yeah. This retro look is just everything. Yeah. Fun. Okay, thank you. And let's see here. We will go this way. And this is going to be a lot of 3. And this one is a little jockey. And it says, don't want to hag you about it, but how about jockeying your heart into harness with mine? That's a lot of horse lingo. The horse lingo is thick with that one. Angel, be mine. I love you forever. And then look at the little girl. Is that sweet or what? And this one just sits like that. And then the third one in this lot you're going to get for $9. It's all in the bag, my Valentine. And this one, this is a little heart that comes in and out of the bag. And Sandra signed it in pencil, so you could always erase that. And I just think that is so cute. That it's even got the heart still there, you know? So that one is a peekaboo Valentine, and these stand up. So I'm starting the auction for $9, and you will get all 3. Hi, friends that are here. Thank you guys so much for being here with us tonight. I hope you guys have had a good time looking at these. Now you see all of the Valentines that I have. Holy cow, there's a lot. If anybody wants to see anything rerun, let me know. I think I have 3 different lots left. And these are cute because it's USPS, and I love that. So this one says, "It's you I'm after, little girl. You've got me running around in circles, my Valentine." And you can see our postman has shorts on. I love that. And this is signed by Mary Ann. And of course, we'll stand out as well. So that's the first one. The second one in this lot says, "Through you." No, I'm sorry. Let's start over. "Though you may play hard to get, you couldn't do better in picking out a Valentine, because my love for you is guaranteed to last forever." And it's that really thin, sweet, shiny paper. To Leota from Ronnie. It's an Ephemera, which a lot of these looks like they were. And then the third one in this lot for $10 says, "Why don't you?" And then it says, "Open your heart to me." And you can open it up and it says, "Be my Valentine." Richard has signed it. And it is an Ephemera as well. So I'm starting those for 20 seconds. And you get all 3. Open your heart. The little heart kiddos. I love those faces. Yeah. And then the post office. All 3 for $10.
Yeah, I love the cheeks.
Thanks, guys. All right. And we have another one from the 40s. It is a lot of 4. And let's see here. The first one is, "Dear Valentine, I'm waiting for you to be mine." And she is a little waitress. So cute. It is a fold out. And then the next one says, "Be my Valentine." And you got this little girl with a kitty. And somebody drew on the illustration and then drew it on this side too, which is sweet. "My Aunt Mary. There may be 13 letters in Be My Valentine, but it wouldn't be lucky if you just would be mine, Eileen." Aw, that's sweet. There she is. There's Eileen.
There she is.
There she is. Okay, third one, "I love you." And it's a little girl running with a puppy. And it says, "I think today is just too grand as I carry a basket in my hand, full of hearts, all for you to prove that my love is true." And these are going to be a lot of 4. This is the last one in the lot, and I'm going to start the auction now for 20 seconds. Thank you, guys. And that is for the lot of 4. I can't say it, but I can write it. And he's holding a little envelope, and then there's a little doggy down here at the bottom, and you can put a little something in the envelope because it folds over. So very cute. That is for the lot of 4. No interest. Thank you, guys. All right. And let me see where we are. One more left. And it is a lot of 5. Yes.
That's the one we can
Yep.
find earlier.
Moving to stage. All right. There we go. This is a lot of 5. And it's $9 for all 5. So first up, we have All Aboard for the Heart Express. Who's my Valentine? Well, you guess. Cute little train anthropomorphic guy and little train conductor to Leota Gilmore from Dolores Tarowski. Love it, Dolores. Giving out those cute ones. Okay, here's the second one. I ain't no dummy when it comes to you. And he has the little fold out heart that is 3D to the Valentine. And it has the little ends that fold in to make it stand up. It is signed. And then we have My Dear. I use the hunt and peck system, 'tis true, but not when it comes to picking out you, my Valentine. So super cutie. He is plunking away on his little typewriter. And he is clearly a little army guy and just cute as can be. All right, so that's the next one. Then we have I've Set My Cap, Be My Valentine for You. I love her. Little painter girl. And this one has a little stand down here from Billy. And then the last one, oh, Valentine, I'm in a stew. I'm simply goofy over you. Look at those faces. Are they hilarious or what? Again, those wide ankles and big chubby cheeks. Super cute. So I'm going to run this for 20 seconds at $9. And you get everything here I've just shown you. Thank you, guys. I know, they're so sweet. So cute. Thank you, friends, for hanging out. All right. And I've got a bid. Victoria, thank you so much.
Thank you, Victoria.
Congratulations. Those are coming to you for $9. Fancy pants. All right, friends. So if you go to my little store down at the bottom right, if you're on Knickknacks and you want anything to be rerun that did not sell, take a look. I think it is all there still. And these are super cute. If there's anything else you want to see again, please let me know. I'll spread some things out. And thank you guys for playing Vintage Valentines with us tonight. We definitely got through our pile. So thank you for your viewership. And yes, if anybody wants to see anything again, just let us know. You can check them out in the little store that is the icon on Knickknacks at the bottom corner that says 46. So it should hopefully still be there. All right. And guys, thank you so much for a fun night. We will ship these out ASAP. And of course, we'll see you back for our regular Sunday sale. And I thank you guys that tuned in over from Facebook and YouTube. And if anybody sees a Valentine they need, let me know. We can rerun it. Or if you just want one individually that was in a lot, I can always change it up. So just let me know. Okay, guys. And these are all of the individuals again. And yeah, just let me know if there's anything you want me to rerun. All right, guys, it's been a great night. Thanks again for all of the fun. And we will see you back on Sunday. And Victoria?
It says rerun 6-piece lot antique Valentine's Ephemera 4 hearts and girl. And May I Step.
Okay, can do. Let me find it. May I Step? There it is. Move to stage. You got it, doll. And let me find those. It was a 6-piece lot. Let me go look at the picture. Hang on just a sec, Victoria. I'm looking, babe. Six-piece lot. May I Step? Oh, it was these. I think it was these, Victoria. No, wait, this was 8.
That's what I was thinking.
There was 8. Six-piece antique lot. Okay, we got it. Yes. All right, Victoria. I will rerun that for you really fast. Okay, it is running. There you go, sweetie. And it is all of these. Thank you so much for your bid. And again, guys, if there's anything in the store that you would like to see me rerun tonight, I will happily do it for you. Just let me know. If you are brand new to this, remember you do get $5 off. Check out the host notes at the top of my sale. And if you're brand new to Knickknacks, you will get $5 off your purchase tonight by using my code. All right, Victoria, those are yours, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Congratulations. And again, thank you guys so much for a fun night of vintage Valentines. All of these are left. So if you would like anything, don't hesitate to message me and I'll get you fixed up. All right. So thank you guys all for watching over on the Tube and on Facebook. And remember that we are at knickknacks.net. And if you want to find David and I, here are our socials. All right. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful night. Peace, love, and vintage. And I'm going to see if I can write into someone. Let's see here. Who's live now? I'm going to raid into, let's do the Avonathon round 2. We're going to raid into Jody Jams.
That's fun.
All right. Thanks, guys. Peace, love, and vintage. We're out.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.